D'Artagnan leaves his rural home with ambitions to become a musketeer, one of the king's elite guardsmen. But in Paris, he meets 3 former musketeers, betrayed and laid low by the evil Milady and Cardinal Richelieu.
I came to Paris to be one of you.
D'Artagnan rallies his new friends to foil the Cardinal's plot to seize the French throne.
It was an off day.
In The Three Musketeers.
Next up is The Three Musketeers. James, you've just seen it. Tell us about it.
The Three Musketeers is the bastard stepchild that would come about if Jules Verne stole all of Alexandre Dumas' best ideas, and then the result was filmed by Zack Snyder, the guy who did 300. The actual director, Paul W.S. Anderson, whose Alien vs. Predators I actually legitimately, inexplicably love, has given the court of Louis XIII the steampunk treatment, which means we have scuba diving swashbucklers and blimped out galleons waging war in the sky with flamethrowers and rotating cannons. And so the plot, such as it is, has the famous characters of Athos, Porthos, Aramis, and D'Artagnan as spies for La Belle France, and they fight Mila Jovovich, who's backed up by Orlando Bloom in this cabal to take over the country.
The Three Musketeers is one of those stories that has been filmed over and over and over again. So clearly these filmmakers wanted to do something different. Does the steampunk style work for this kind of storytelling?
It really doesn't. It feels ostentatious and tacked on, and there's a huge disconnect between the scenes where Athos, Porthos, Aramis, and D'Artagnan are relaxing in their cabin, and then you cut abruptly to these scenes where a gigantic ship suspended from hot air comes out of the sky. And they don't even think about the physics of it, to be truthful, because they have these ships that they drop ballast, which means they rise, and they can also sort of like come down and fight on the ground. It just doesn't make any sense in the end.
So the director, Paul W.S. Anderson, is married to Mila Jovovich. Is she good, or are there any other performances that shine?
I like her very much in almost everything from The Fifth Element to that fairly awful Resident Evil franchise. I just don't think this is in her wheelhouse. I mean, she's an action chick and she does a great job at that. I'm just not sure she's best suited to the courtly intrigue and politics of France and England and machinations about world wars. So when you put those words into her mouth, it feels a lot like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. The American accent amongst all the other British brogues is completely out of place. With Mila Jovovich rappelling down the side of Versailles Palace in nothing but stockings and a corset, they're betting you won't notice or care.
Well, I think I know where this is going, but why don't you take your ticket and give us your verdict?
The Three Musketeers is an ADD 3D nightmare. Skip it.
All for one, one for all?
All for one and one for all.
Not for this film.